need to buy another hoodie. And I have a big head. This one's not so bad, but I can't do the ones that pull over my head because my head's big. It's just not easy for me to get it off and on. I want one that zips up, and I can't find one that's not like 80 bucks. I'll find something, or maybe I'll just have to freeze. Anyway. Alrighty, first person here is Cinnamon for this weekend. Cinnamon for this weekend.
That one's not a slide either.
The solution to a problem is in front of you. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Teamwork is favored. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life moves forward, and you might reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Listen to your intuition, and you could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries.
Guess what? I turned to the sky, said, "You're a fluid bingo," because that's what I opened up.
Oh, wow.
So, and then they're trying to get back up. And then the slide here put their mouth back up and ate them again.
Oh, my God.
And now the kid
Don't watch anything creepy.
trying to escape.
All right, don't watch anything creepy, please. Hi, Adonis.
Slide eater.
Hi, Mel.
And now they're out of control.
Red. Was the dude in the black shirt burdened by me? No, I don't believe so. Brooklyn, is A lying to me about why he's choosing to stay home tonight? It's not a total lie. It's an excuse, but there is truth to it. So I don't know what he said, but it's like, it's part of the reason, but it is, he's using it as an excuse. So it's like yes and no. It's not an outright lie, but there is deception there. Dakota General. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you set boundaries and express your wants and needs around work, school, and business. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You're not looking back on the past. Maybe spending time with a Leo. You've got the world at your feet. Not bad. Not bad.
No, we can't eat those. No, Doritos is getting eaten.
Red happens to the girls if they try to jump me again. I don't think that they will, because I think that they're afraid that they're going to be in... I think they think that they're in enough trouble, and I don't think that they're going to want to make matters worse. But if they did, and they got trouble around them, they're going to get in trouble. But I think that there would be other people around that may step in. There may be people around that kind of get involved. Maybe somebody calls the police. There's somebody else around the situation that may try to break it up or call the police or stop it. But they would be very stupid to do it again because they're already going to be in trouble for the first time. Brooklyn, did A lie to me because he was afraid to tell me that he's got other plans in mind for himself tonight? Yeah, that's part of it. Yeah, so it reads like there's a reason why he would have to be home. Like, let's just say, for example, I have to go to work early tomorrow. That's the excuse. It's like, that's legitimate. That's true. However, it's not stopping him from what he plans on doing. So it's like there's a half truth around the situation. So it's like, yeah, he gave you a reason that's legitimate, but he's using it as an excuse because he's doing something else or because something else is going on. Yeah, he's not being 100% honest. Red, how did Nell's manager feel when he heard our conversation? Undecided. There's indecision around the situation. Maybe didn't know what you were talking about with the indecision card, but feeling grounded and stable, well balanced, and the world was at their feet. So maybe at first they were undecided, they didn't know what you were talking about, and then they thought like, oh, that it's good, or there's a balance, or whatever it is, maybe good for both people. Grounded and stable, well balanced, successful. I think, though, there may be some confusion around the situation with the Two of Swords in reverse. Maybe they don't know what you're talking about. Debbie. Will my parents be mad about my hair? I live under their roof. Uh-oh, what'd you do? You shaved your head? You shaved your head? I'll shave your ass.
No, I did not.
No.
There's one thing I had to show you. It's on my iPad. There's some video. But I'm not. But this is not the video I'm talking about. I'm watching right now. Look.
I think they're going to be a little upset, but they'll get over it pretty quickly.
Look. So Bluey turned evil and said Bingo.
I see.
And she scratched her eye, but I feel sad for Bingo. So I had to go give Bingo a Band-Aid and I fight with Bluey.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll just knock her down and be holding her.
Why don't you just watch something a little bit nicer than that, okay?
Well, I'm watching this and this guy and Bluey, actually, Blippi had to go see this one either. But then I actually thought we found this.
Okay.
On this thing.
Okay.
It's right here, but or there's some type of spunky.
Okay.
And I want to watch that and see what happens.
So I think they'll be initially annoyed, but they get over it quickly. When we were in high school, my friend Lisa, she was extremely tall, and she had very straight hair, and I remember her, like, for the most part, always having like relatively short hair. But at one point, she let her hair grow to like maybe it was, I don't think it was this long, like maybe it was up to here. And her parents were very like, they were a little bit on the religious side. And they kind of were like, played by the rules, you know, like everybody kind of did what they were supposed to do. So Lisa comes home one day and she had shaved like this part of her head, bald, completely bald, but the rest of it was still long. Her hair was straight. And when her mom, who never cursed, saw it, you shaved your head? You shaved your head, I'll shave your ass. To this day, we still talk about that. I mean, they got over it. You know, it's like it's hair. It's going to grow back. Whatever you've done to it, it's forever changing. It's not the end of the world. Lita, surprised I heard from K. Torres today. He said that he's been busy and missed talking to me. I just sent a funny in response. He didn't reply. What's he thinking? He may think that you're a little annoyed with him because he hadn't been in contact, but there's more communication coming in and things could still move forward towards greener pastures. He may feel as if things are functioning better in the next, over the next couple of weeks. Red, Nell's feelings towards me may find you to be somebody who is strong, confident, attractive, down to earth, Creative, unique, well-balanced, and successful. Intuitive. Pretty good. Pretty good. Emily. Last night via text, Virgo asked me something too private of me. And I said no. Is he angry at me for saying no? Or himself for overstepping, as he said? I think he's a little annoyed with himself, but I think it's good. I think he's going to get over it soon. I don't think it's going to be a big deal long term. Will he text me ever again? Future between us. Yeah, I don't think that this is a big deal. I think it'll blow over. Fool is in reverse. More may get revealed around this situation. Communication comes in. Things are a little bit like a little slow, but there should be communication in the near future. You may wind up seeing one another at some point, but it looks like that may be later this spring, like maybe later in the month of May or early June. Right now, it looks like there's good communication, but I don't see all that much else happening as of right now. But whatever this thing was, it's going to blow over. Lita, good things coming. Good things coming. You have new beginnings on the horizon around work, school, or business. You may be moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. You could be planning travel, listening to your intuition. Disappointments heal and move into the past. A wish comes true. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Susie, did T, the Capricorn, and I, what's coming for next week? For next week, you've got communication coming in, although it may be a little slow. You're probably going to see each other or make plans to see one another. You probably won't see each other next week, but you may be making plans to get together soon. Looks like an okay week. Red, money. When it comes to money, you've got perseverance pays off. Money is coming in. 9 of Pentacles. Money is flowing to you. You're paying your bills. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Things look okay. Listen to your intuition. You should be feeling a little bit more financially stable as we move through the rest of the spring. And the hard work that you put into work, school, or business pays off. Plus, you could have money coming in through a side business, side project, side hustle. Pallavi, love. You might have choices and options that come in around love that lead you to a committed relationship if you're not with anyone right now. Sagittarius coming in. You have long-term potential around your next relationship, which also could be with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Negativity moves into the past and life moves forward. Vicky reminds me of Ava Max. She sang like a psycho haircut. Short on one side and long on the other, and I'm like, if I was your stylist, I'd cut it even because it would frustrate me. I know. I mean, I really admire people that are just like wing it with their hair and they don't care. Like me, I'm so afraid to do anything to my hair. But like, I've had friends that bleach it, dye it black. I mean, crazy shit. Cut it. This one woman who I knew from yoga, she was a little bit older. I don't know how old she was, but she was like older. Like her hair is mostly gray. And her hair was naturally pretty curly. And when she first started coming to yoga, her hair was very short. Like really, really short. And you know, over like the course of the year or whatever, it grew and it grew pretty long and I liked it. It was a natural curl. It was mostly dark, but it had a lot of gray in it. And like it looked really healthy. And then one day she came in and she cut it all off again. Like cut it all off, like almost like She didn't buzz it, but very short, like a pixie. But and she was like, "Ah, it's just hair to grow back." I'm like, everybody should have that attitude, you know, just about things in general. Oh, I got on my pants, mud. Um, One of the other girls that I worked with, this was a girl was such a doll. Her name is Stephanie. She had thick, curly, almost black hair. She was such a sweet girl. She was Colombian. She came here from Colombia when she was a baby. Well, she was like 4. Her parents came here. And her hair was like crazy thick, but it was the kind of curly that you could like blow it out straight and like it wouldn't be frizzy. It was a great head of hair. Anyway, she hair like long, like down to here. She shaved her head and donated her hair. And she was like, it took a little while to get used to. She's like, but it's going to grow back. And it did. And it grew back. And it was just as beautiful as ever. But what a selfless thing to do, to just shave your head and donate it. Anyway. Anyhow. She was such a nice girl. I mean, I see her on social media, but I haven't talked to her in a long time. She was young, too. Cinnamon, how will my romantic life be during the end of April until next month, May? You may have choices and options. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and a wish may come true. You may have fire around Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Could have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around love. Oh, thank you, Mary. Mary, I was watching Stan's videos earlier. It was raining and they were all like in their barn or whatever you call it. Tanya, the time I colored my hair light auburn, chocolate skin, yep, whatever popped into your head, that was me. I look like a Muppet character. Oh my God, you know what I did? You know what I did? And I'm such an asshole. Vicky, I was like that a couple of years ago, thinking of getting a pixie cut. I think it was a midlife crisis moment or something. My daughter begged me not to, so I didn't, which I'm glad. Some people look great in it. It wouldn't be for me. It wouldn't be for me. Like after my mother died, of course, you know, you don't realize it at the time, but I think like looking back, I think it was a way of rebelling because my mother would never let me do anything crazy to my hair. Like she would chemically relax it for me when I was younger, but she hated doing it, and believe me, she let me know it. But she never would let me dye my hair or bleach it or anything. And like all my friends did to their hair. My one friend, she used to have her hair bleached blonde and then colored auburn. And my mother was like, there is no reason to bleach your hair. You could achieve the auburn color without bleaching it. I mean, I don't, whatever, but I mean, totally, really wreaked havoc on her hair. Anyway, so after my mother died, I wanted to highlight my hair blonde, but I didn't want to go to a professional. I wanted to do it myself. So I got that crap from like the drugstore, and oh my God, what a mess. First of all, it was all uneven, but not even just that. It wasn't blonde. It was like an orangey yellow. And then big pieces of it wound up breaking off and falling out. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was really bad. Anyway, so I will never do that ever again. Maggie, me and are the Leo for the next 3 weeks. I don't see much changing in the next 3 weeks. So over the next 3 weeks, things are probably going to be similar to the way they are now. Communication looks like it's okay. Feeling grounded and stable, being guided by the divine, slow and steady wins the race. You're probably going to be speaking. You're probably going to see one another, but it looks a little slow overall. If you want to see something change quicker, I would like take the initiative. Summer, why do they keep continuing to bother me, my ex-partner and his girlfriend? What are they doing that's bothering you? Seems as if they like the drama. It seems like he's pissed at you for whatever reason, and whoever this person is that he's with now, like she thinks she's something special because she's with him, so she's kind of like playing his game, but I don't think he really cares too much for her. And I think like he may be kind of using her, and in the meanwhile she doesn't realize it, and he's like the drama. I think it's more about him. Charlie, general. Well, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, especially if you're feeling down and out. It will help bring in happiness. So you got happiness coming in around rest, relaxation, and self-care. New beginnings are on the horizon, and you may have choices and options that come in around social activity. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life moves forward. A wish comes true. Money comes in. Finances improve. And you could be planning travel. Your luck changes for the better quickly. Come on, general. You have a new job or business opportunity coming in, and perseverance pays off. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You've got teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and you might be planning travel. Bella, made a mistake on my resume. Will I still get the interview? I think you still will, yes. Queen City, love. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Perseverance pays off around love. Not looking back on the past, life is moving forward. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well, and a wish comes true. Slow and steady wins the race. I wouldn't try to force or manipulate anything, but going with the flow of things leads you to success. You also may have a Sagittarius around. Hello, General. You have the world at your feet, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Life is moving forward, and you're ready for it. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. New love, how will the tea session with Jay go? Successful, grounded and stable, pleasant, looks good. goodness. Where was I? Aesthetic. My connection with Marlene Sagittarius next month. Things look a little bit out of balance. So I don't know where you are in this relationship or what kind of a relationship it is. But it looks like things may be a little bit out of balance, or two people that aren't on the same page. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may clear up any miscommunications or disagreements or whatever. And then things move forward, slow and steady wins the race. And by the end of the month, you may be feeling relief or like things have improved. Jamie and Brianna Aries. Slow and steady wins the race. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, but it's kind of suggested to go with the flow of things rather than force anything. Communication may be picking up sometime next month. Yeah.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? What do you want?
Chips.
The chips are downstairs by the front door. Could you wait 2 minutes and I'll go get them? Okay. The light in the bathroom should be on.
Oh, yeah. Sounds come at me.
Yeah, he'll go with you, and then you can go downstairs and get the chips. He'll come with you. What?
Can you do it? Or are you going to go down to the restroom?
Okay. All right.
To the restroom?
All right. Yeah.
Let's say it.
Jasmine, will I be able to pull off working 2 full-time jobs? Yeah, you know what's going to happen? You're going to get into a routine and you're going to get used to it. Yeah, you'll be able to do it. The first couple of weeks may be tough, but once you get into the rhythm of it, you should be okay. I'm Lourdes, general for next week. Okay, great. I'll alert the media.
I'm afraid of the spider, but I realized it's not real.
What?
The spider, like I was simply scared.
Yeah, don't be scared.
Spider, but I realized it was not real.
You realize it's not real, right?
Like I realized it. No monsters, even spiders. They're not real.
All right, M. Lourdes, you have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition and you may get good news around work, school, or business. Expressing your wants and needs around career is also helpful next week. And somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Pretty good. Bella, should I resend the corrected resume to the recruiter? Yeah, I would. Princess, will Peso message me with a love offer? There could be communication that comes in, but I don't see him coming in with a love offer through a text message on the immediate horizon. If that's something that you want, you may have to approach him with that, but I wouldn't do it through text message. I would do it either in person or on the phone. Bella, will I get my unemployment benefits before May 4th? Yes, I think you will.
And then did that try to scare us? No, Poopy. Dry your face and wash your teeth. Okay? Mom, I have to show you something. I have to show you something just on my iPad.
Okay.
Right now, when I went to the spot, it skipped what I was just watching earlier 5 minutes ago.
Okay, let me see it. Oh, that's great. That's scary. Is that Blippi?
Yeah. I just cut over his face.
He's got 2 black eyes. Somebody punched him in the eye?
No. All I just did is cut out over his face with
okay.
black marker. And then did not brush his teeth, thinking it would scare us.
Oh, that's
I
not
know.
right. That's
No.
not good. Space Cowboy, what will my future wife's personality be like? Could be somebody who is strong but well balanced, confident, hardworking, independent, may have a good personality or a good sense of humor, maybe kind-hearted, caring, and sincere. Mary, will I get my SS Camaro? You can make that happen. You can make that happen. Sharon, Vince said some things I would never have thought that he would say. Was he sincere or was he just trying to have his way with me? I think it was a little bit of both. I do think he was sincere, but I think he was also trying to have his way. Dorella, which spell work would give me the positive results I'm looking for? V or J? I'm not confident that either one of them is going to give you success that you want. I'm not sure what it is, but I would be careful, especially if it's expensive. Mystical. I'd like to know if I have any dormant gifts and what are they? Anything that, like, you don't have any magical powers, say, for example, like you're not going to walk into, like, the music store, pick up the saxophone and play it out of nowhere. But you have the ability to cultivate new opportunities. So if you have an interest in playing the saxophone, then I would pursue it. But there is nothing that, like, there's nothing out of the ordinary that you have that doesn't need to be cultivated. So if, for example, if you wanted to be an artist, you'd have to put the time and effort into to develop that. It wouldn't be something that you just wake up one morning and all of a sudden you know how to draw. But you have the ability to make these things happen, but you have to work at it. And whatever it is, that's your decision. Ruchi, next in love. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And with the Empress, you've got love and money coming in. You have a committed relationship and choices and options. Could be with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but Scorpio comes up the strongest, or maybe a Sagittarius. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Crow's Nest, Jessica, love for the near future. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and although it may be slow and steady wins the race, life is moving forward. If you're not with anyone right now, leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you, and new doors open this summer. Could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or possibly a Capricorn. Cause for celebration comes in when you express your wants and needs around love and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. You know, what's to come between me and AE? As of right now, all I see is communication. If you want to see something else happen, you may need to be the one to make the suggestion. Things look okay. Like, communication looks like it's pretty good. But beyond that, things look a little slow. I would be careful that there's like, I would look out for like talk, you know, like, oh, we'll get together on Tuesday, and then something that doesn't get followed through. But if you want to see things move forward quicker, my suggestion would be to let them know how you feel and make the plans. Like, you take the initiative to make the plans. Thank you, Ruchi. Lucinda for the next 10 days. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have the world at your feet. Devin, money. Adding a new stream of income can bring life back into balance, relief, and a wish come true around finances this summer. Teamwork is favored. Money is coming in. Listen to your intuition and explore your options around like side business, side project, side hustle. It could be bringing in extra money that makes a big difference, like big picture. Vicky, general for today, Saturday. Listen to your intuition and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Something nice could happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Negativity moves into the past. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Solution to a problem is in front of you. Before the end of the day, you'll figure it out. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Nat, love. But you got happiness coming in around love, and things are moving forward. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. New energy should be coming in sometime this summer. Maybe an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Possibly 2 earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You're no longer holding yourself back. Cutting away old, like stale, stagnant energy or disconnecting from it will help open new doors. And you should have long-term potential around your next relationship that may make you feel relief. You could have some choices and options too. Bacon, will I get the tickets for the Hypen concert in Berlin? I think you will get them, yes. Sean, when will I get to a place where I'm content with my business? Can't really give you a time frame. I don't know. It looks like you're always striving for more, or you're always trying to push things forward. I don't see a time where you're just kind of like, okay, this is it. At least not on the immediate horizon. Right now, it looks like, I'm going to say between now and like the end of the year, it looks like you're still focused on building more, putting in more effort, doing more. So it wouldn't be before the end of this year, I don't think. Beautiful one. Is deep planning to go to the all-white party tonight. I think so. Yeah, I think so. T-Bat, will my cousin and I be able to get into a section tonight? I think you'll be able to get in, most likely. I haven't seen Spiritually Beautiful in a while. Liz, for the next 24 hours. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and something happens that makes you happy. Feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the 24 hours, and lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel as if someone is overstepping. Macy, general for the weekend. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. You could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, feeling ambitious. You'll be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and you may have choices and options that come in around social activity. You also may be feeling like working on a creative project or creative hobby this weekend. Pretty good. Tanya, romance coming in. Romance coming in. Romance looks good. You've got life changing for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition and lay down the law, set boundaries. A new journey or something out of the blue, fun and exciting may happen with Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around this situation. Exploring your options is fine. You have that Sagittarius around as well. Liz, general between me and C. Things might be a little bit like hit or miss, but the big picture is it looks like communication's coming in or picking up. You may be spending time together and you could feel as if things are moving forward. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation, and things move forward. Like things may be coming into balance between the two of you. Julie, will I make it to another Gary Clark concert this year? I think you will. I think you can make that happen. Sean, am I on track to reach my August sales goal? Yeah, you could make that goal. Crow's Nest, I answered for you already. Ladybug, can I get a reading about a guy I met named Kenneth? How does he feel about me? May find you to be somebody like who he has respect for. Somebody who is smart and intelligent, grounded and stable, interesting, unique, down to earth. Looks pretty good. There should be good communication coming in around the situation too. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Butterfly A, what changes is JD going to see that I've done mentally since last year?
Go outside. Why? Go outside. Why? Go outside.
They're not going to know. Like it's kind of like an impossible question to answer. How are they going to know what mental changes you've made? They look like they're neutral. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but they're not. They're not going to notice any mental changes. Things look the same. Play music. I don't remember doing one for you. Play music while I find a new job. You will. Maybe sometime next month. Butterfly A, that I'm more professional and not personal towards her. I don't see anything. No, I don't see anything like that. No. I don't see this person noticing any big changes. Tanya, Edward is coming over tonight. How will it go? I already took pain meds because he talks so much. Goes well though. Feeling happy and content. New beginnings are on the horizon. You may feel like comfortable and relaxed. It looks like a good evening. And he's happy. Listen to your intuition. Liz, love general. You have the world at your feet and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around love. You could be spending time with a Leo or a Cancer. You may even have a Libra around or a Gemini. Exploring your options leads to success. Romance should heat up through perseverance and romance are taking your love life forward pretty quickly between now and the end of the summer. And you should be calling the shots. Like it looks like you have choices and options. Tony, he had the nerve last time to say that his neck hurts. He's too much. Brenda for tonight. You might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and something could happen tonight that makes you happy. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and areas of your life that you feel have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Sumit, will Sonali Chib return to my life?
What's your favorite spooky?
That could happen. The chance looks like it's a little bit on the slim side, or it also may be that it takes a while. If you want to reconnect with this person, I would try reaching out to them, but there is potential here. That could happen. That could happen. telling you, he had I was on my last move with the neck hurts. And I can't believe he always brings you water and nothing else. I mean, don't want to bring you the cheese. Davey, General. Might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on, and the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Could be feeling a little bit more financially secure, and disappointment heals and moves into the past. And you may be like moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Life could change for you for the better quickly. You also may be planning travel, and you could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Mel for the weekend. Expressing your wants and needs around both personal and professional relationships is suggested. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the weekend. A wish may come true. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders, but if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition. Oh, you're welcome. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? Peach, General. An old wound is healing and moving into the past, and perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Disappointments heal and move into the past, feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. And you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Adonis, low hope around V and me in general. What to expect at this point? Anything. Yeah, there is communication coming in at some point relatively soon. Empress could also be bringing in love and money, creativity, and romance with the Knight of Cups. So yeah, even though you may be feeling a little bit, down and out around it, there's still more opportunity for things to happen between you and V. I'm going to say maybe sometime within like the next 3 weeks. Oh, you're welcome. Anybody else here? Starfall. How is the course going to go for me in the next 2 months? Overall, the big picture, it goes very well. The hard work you put in comes back to you. The world is at your feet. Day to day, there may be very stressful moments or feeling overwhelmed. There may be times where you kind of get a little frustrated, but you'll be fine. You'll be successful, and anxiety eases. You're probably going to feel relief once it's done. Simran, how will the rest of 2025 go for me feeling stressed out with everything? Big picture is it goes fine, but in the day-to-day moments, there could be stress or imbalance. You have cause for celebration that comes in around work, school, or business. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected, and you could have money coming in. Somebody may make you an offer around work, school, or business that would be hard to turn down. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You're no longer holding yourself back. You may be planning travel. But there may be moments where you're feeling stressed out. I mean, that's going to happen between now and the end of the year. It's probably going to happen between now and the rest of your life, because that's just how life is. But for the most part, there's success, cause for celebration, and happiness coming in over the year. So it's not bad. Not bad. LA, is H a fake friend? I wouldn't say they're a fake friend. They may be a little selfish. They could be a little bit of work, but I wouldn't say that they were fake. Money and finance is currently unemployed. Well, there should be a new job or business opportunity on the horizon that pays well. Making decisions that push life forward, the weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and you should be feeling a little bit more financially stable as we move from now until, like, I'm going to say you're probably going to find something before the summer ends, things around your career and finances move forward. Listen to your intuition. Is there anyone else here I have an answer for? Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Hey, Hamilton, finances. Things should be moving forward towards greener pastures and bringing in happiness. You see you have money flowing to you. Nine of Pentacles is usually earned income. Money's coming in, money's going out. Things are moving forward. I don't see a ton of money falling out of the sky, but it looks like you're doing okay. You're feeling content and stable. Pretty good. Emily, general. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Walk away from things that are no longer serving you. Could be spending time with a Leo. Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it. And you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Setting the boundaries is so fucking hard for some of us. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I had this conversation a few years ago with somebody. It was a counselor. And, like years and years and years and years ago, I had a therapist or somebody who, I don't remember, some kind of a spiritual counselor, that if I went into her and I said, this person is treating me this way, and that person's treating me this way, and this person's treating me that way, she would say, well, when everybody else is doing something to you, you have to look at yourself. Like, it's not about everybody else, it's about you. Like, it's something that you're doing or you're experiencing. So that's something that stuck with me. So I had mentioned to this other therapist, like in recent years, well, if everybody else is treating me bad, it must be me. Like, I mentioned like a couple of family members that were coming down on me for different things, or for overstepping boundaries or whatever. And a couple of friends too that were kind of disappointing. And he said, and I said, oh, I guess it must be me. And he said, no, that's not what it means. Like, in other words, he's like, it's not you. It's that over the course of your relationship with these people, they learned what they could get away with. So, like, say, for example, the friends that were, like, disappointing, they learned that they could disappoint you and that you would be fine with it. So that's why they disappoint you and not the other person. And your family members have kind of realized that you could be that person that they shit on because you take it. And he was right. He was right. Like, my dad says to me all the time, he's like, if you gave it back to somebody that, he's like, if you talk to that person the way you talk to me, he's like, they would leave you the fuck alone. And even my one friend Rachel, every once in a while she'll say something, and then, like, we'll be talking about something, and then I'll be like, yeah, well, then she does this, that, and the next thing. She's like, that's it. That's how you need to talk to her. She's like, you have it in you. What are you afraid of? She's right. Tanya, general. You've got the weight of the world slips off your shoulders and feeling grounded and stable around finances. You may be spending a lot of time with that Capricorn. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. It also could be spending time hanging out at home. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life comes into balance. Life moves forward. Oh, it is. It is. It's making yourself miserable to make somebody else happy because you would rather be miserable for somebody else than deal with the guilt or the rumination over not doing what that person wanted you to do. And it's absolutely mind-blowingly fucked up. Like, if I set a boundary, okay, for here's an example. I have a family member that she continues to overstep my boundaries, and I've recently set a strict boundary, and it worked. I got what I wanted. But then later that day, I kept feeling guilty. And like there is absolutely nothing for me to feel guilty about. But yet I feel guilty. But yet the person that does the overstepping doesn't give a flying fuck how they've made me feel. Butterfly for the next 24 hours. You have success coming in around work, school, or business. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Listen to your intuition. Life moves forward towards greater pastures. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Susie, love for next week. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around love. Disappointment is healing. Life is moving forward, although it may be slow and steady wins the race. Life comes into balance. You could be spending time with that earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. What is it, a Capricorn? It may be a little slow, but you may be at least planning to see one another. Alex, well, sharing my story with the world and on my podcast really helped me reclaim my power and strength. But it also helped people who resonate not feel so alone. Yes, I believe that. Let's see what the cards say. Absolutely. Yeah. Yep, it may take time to grow because anything like that takes time before you get the audience. But yeah, because there are other people out there that have been through similar situations, and there's other people out there that will resonate with what you've been through, and then you just talking about it and getting response is going to help you heal from whatever it is. Is there anybody here I have an answer for yet? Mel, updated love reading. You might have choices and options around love. You do have a committed relationship here. If you're not in a relationship right now and you have the world at your feet, setting boundaries is helpful. It could help you get what you want. A wish comes true. The hard work you put in comes back and pays off. Somebody from your past could be returning, and you could come to a crossroads where you have to make a decision. Do I want to move backwards or do I want to move forward? I always think that you would end up going forward, but it's your choice. It's slow and steady wins the race, but you may be exploring your options. You have a couple of people here. You have Aquarius, you have a Virgo, you have a Capricorn, and somebody may be from the past, some people could be new, or one person may be from the past. or it could be the person from the past is somebody totally different. Anyway, you'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. If there's no one you're hoping to hear from, somebody new comes in out of the clear blue sky. Old wounds heal and life moves forward around romance. So let's see what happens. Dishi, can I have a love reading? Yeah, you've got growth, change, and transformation coming in around love and a relationship that should be well balanced and well functioning. If you're already with this person, things look good. If you're not with anyone, water comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It's probably going to be new energy because you're walking away from those things that aren't working for you and you're moving on to greener pastures. Happiness comes in around love. If you're not with anyone, you have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but Scorpio comes up the strongest, or it could be two different people, a water sign and a Scorpio. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition. Mel, that's it. Okay, then I will wrap it up. Oh, thank you, Susie. Well, you know why, Simran? Because they don't realize that they're guilt tripping you. Like they're probably not doing it on purpose. It's like that's how they know how to get what they want, but they don't realize that it's manipulating. And they probably grew up the same way, and it just comes through the generations. And it's crazy to me when people don't see something. Like, how do you not see this? Like, how are you not recognizing that? I mean, when there are some situations that are just so toxic that how you cannot acknowledge that is beyond me, but that's what goes on. All right, I'm going to wrap it up and I will see you guys tomorrow, but probably not until like later in the afternoon, like maybe 4-ish. Yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys at some point tomorrow. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.